Hi there, I'm Buffy. I thought I'd share with you today some tips on what not to do in a Ironman 70.3 event. So I've been doing triathlons for 3 years now and I really enjoy it. I train with my friends and we don't take it too seriously and we have lots of fun. So I guess this is more for the people that do take it a little bit too seriously. It's fine to take it seriously if you want to compete for world champs and things like that, or as part of your training for a full Ironman. However, I guess what I would like is for other participants to recognize that there are people on the course who are humans. We don't want to be injured, we don't want to be disrespected. So please consider other people on the course. So with the swim part of the course, so swimming is, well, actually humans aren't designed to swim. We don't have fins or gills. So for many people that do triathlon, me included, we weren't brought up swimming. We didn't do swim squad. Some of us are from inland Australia where there is no oceans, there's no beach. There might be a river, but there's some issues with people drowning in rivers, so we didn't really swim that much. So when you participate in one of these events, you train hard with swimming because you sort of don't want to die, and often that's the goal, especially in your first triathlon. So when other people are swimming with you and there's huge swarms of people, you just want to be out of their way. Okay, so what I do is I tend to go on the inside lane of whatever perimeter that it is, whether it's a rectangle or a triangle or whatever it is, and I hope that the other swimmers will go around me. And for the most part, most people do, which is great. Thank you very much for that. For some people, they seem to seize that as an opportunity to bash into you as hard as possible. They might grab you on the leg, try and swim over the top of you in like some kind of weird sexual position, because that's what it seems like. What are you doing, guys? Normal swim etiquette. If you touch a person, you kind of go, oh, and then you swim around them. Just a thought. Can you please do that? People have panic attacks. People DNS, which means did not start. So try to be respectful and just think about it. And truly, if it's about halfway through the swim, most of the wave groups have gone and you're bashing into people, chances are you're not winning anyway. So I'm not really sure what you're trying to achieve. So please calm the farm down a little bit. Okay, so that's my swim gripe. Okay, transition. Transition is a hectic place. You've got thousands of bikes and gear all in one very small space, and it's usually on concrete. Other people need to run down that same aisle that you do. So if you rip your wetsuit off, you wash your feet, you put your bike shoes on, your helmet, and then whoop, off you go. Don't forget to put your stuff under the rack, because other people need to get past and they don't want to trip over. It's also worth, just like, when you were in kindergarten and you get taught how to cross the road, you look right, you look left. Same thing. Before you run out with your bike, maybe just have a quick glance and make sure there's not someone else already running down that aisle, because collisions do happen. It's just a bit of common sense, guys. For the sake of 2 seconds of your time, have a look. Okay, so that's my second tip. Biking, the bike course. Oh, this is fun. So everyone likes bikes. Everyone except my friend T-Lux. So bikes are fun, bikes are expensive, and bikes are dangerous. Just like when you're on the road and you've got to be careful of cars, drivers that don't respect cyclists, just FYI. Backtrack, Lauren, calm down. So you need to make sure that you're not going to crash into anyone else, not just for yourself, but for them. Because if you crash while going, especially at fast speeds on a bike, you can hurt yourself badly, okay? Fractured, radius, ulnar, cranium, clavicle, all sorts of parts of the body. Spinal cord injuries, it's dangerous. So please just be aware and calm down a little bit. So I guess for most participants, they actually listen to the Triathlon Australia rules, whereby you need to be about 12 metres behind the cyclist in front of you. and if you overtake them, you've got 30 seconds to do so. And then when you overtake them, that person needs to slow down. It helps if you speed up as well, by the way. So what I don't understand, and this happened on the course that I did last week, Ironman 70.3 Western Sydney 2018, FYI. This particular athlete would overtake me, no worries, but then as he overtook me, he cut me off about 2 millimeters from my front wheel. Mate, hello, think about it. Give the person some space when you overtake them. No, it gets worse. This guy, and I will say it was a guy, he overtook, cut me off, and then he would slow down. What are you doing? So I would end up overtaking him. And then we did this cat and mouse thing for ages. When I checked my splits later, splits is this sort of obnoxious thing that triathletes do, whereby you can check over certain distances how fast your average speed was, So I was actually maintaining the exact same speed. I wasn't speeding up, I wasn't slowing down. But this guy, maybe because I'm a girl, God forbid a girl can ride a bike faster than you, mate, he perhaps didn't like that I was going faster than him, so he kept overtaking me. Like, get a grip, honestly. Anyway, so that's that. So please be careful. Don't crash into anyone else, and it's worth shaving 2, 3, 7, 8, 10 seconds off your total time if it means you're not going to injure yourself or someone else. No brainer. So that's tip 3, is it? Yep. Okay, now we're up to the run course. I haven't had too many issues with run courses so far. Maybe a few years ago in Port Macquarie, it was a 70.3. The course was quite narrow, and the more serious competitors would be yelling at you to get out of the way, even though you're on the far left side or whatever it was. So that sort of happened. But generally, you know, running's a little bit easier to overtake someone because you're on foot, and the risks are lower than when you're in the water or on a bike. So that's good. But you still need to be mindful. So if you're overtaking someone, obviously don't elbow them or whatever. Or if you're going through a drink station and someone's walking through the aid station, they have a right to do that. So just go around, calm your farm down. So yeah, what am I getting at? Oh yeah, it's more spectators. Most spectators, 99% of spectators are fantastic. They actually help us mentally, and it's really encouraging. But unfortunately, there's been a few incidences now where people are saying sort of sexist or rude remarks. It's really unwanted and inappropriate. Please go away. You're not welcome. We don't want you. We don't need that. So yeah, don't do that. And also, sometimes competitors can say to other athletes, giving them advice on how to run, particularly if someone is walking. There's a lot of evidence that shows that doing the walk-run thing is just as effective as running non-stop, because when you run, you're running at a faster speed or faster average, and when you walk, you've got that recovery and you're bringing your heart rate back down. So sometimes that can be more effective than just a rubbish shuffle. So don't give advice to people unless they ask for it. You just sort of say, hey, you're doing well, having fun? Who's having ice cream at the end? Yeah, okay, so I think that's the main thing. Just, yeah, try to respect other human beings. Try to not take yourself too seriously. And just let's make and keep this a fun sport so that we can all keep doing it. Yay! Thanks for listening. Sorry about the vent. I just had to get that out. Anyway, take care. See ya. Bye.